Okay, so you've listened to the two gurus talk about what CEOs want and what great HR leaders do. Are you convinced or cynical? Think you've heard it all before? Well, you probably have, but just as a reality check, here's my week in review. So let's talk about Monday. So my boss, the general manager of HR, calls me into his office. He tells me that they're bringing in a consultant to do a cultural assessment project. I mean, who am I? Toby from The Office? This is probably one of the best projects that's ever going to come through this office, and they're handing it off to some high-priced consultant. I mean, so much for the development of HR professionals. Last time anyone paid any attention to my development was when they sent me off to learn how to use an Excel spreadsheet. And while I'm complaining about short-sighted decision-making around here, did you know that on Wednesday, the HR team agreed that they would cancel leadership development training altogether because they're over budget in their HRIS implementation? As far as I can tell, and you know that we in HR are always last to find out, that project's been grinding on for the last 2 years without any progress. So I thought we had promised the organization that, leadership training would be a high priority. I don't want to tell my internal clients now that the investment we were going to make in them is going to set up a self-serve employee benefit center instead. Well, I won't have to tell anyone anything anymore because the rumor mill around here is so efficient. Last week I heard that the VP of HR was going to have to report to the CFO instead of the CEO. I mean, is this progress? So much for this being the era of human capital and talent management and all that. I mean, what are they thinking? I thought HR was supposed to be at the table to help shape the table. I missed Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday was an all-day team planning meeting. And I honestly cannot see how we connect what we do to the business and our customers. Like, the GM in Field Ops is asking for a power engineer, and we can't meet his needs because we're too busy redesigning the talent acquisition process. I have to go back and ask for their patience. I want to give our GM a power engineer, but the policy that we spend hours, days, weeks trying to develop won't let me. I just wish I could be part of a winning team. If only I could find a way to give the business what they want, then maybe we'd be first line instead of always sitting second string on the sidelines. Isn't it up to my leader to find a way in for us? Oh, I so do long for speed. It would be so nice to be able to set clear goals within reasonable time frames and then deliver on them. It'd be nice to say to my client, you need a power engineer? Great, let's go get you a power engineer. I would love to be smart and speedy. I would love to have that reputation within the company, Give it to HR. They'll get it done and they'll do it right. Thank God it's Friday. I really can't say with any confidence that I added any value to the business this week. I mean, don't get me wrong, I've been run off my feet. I'm exhausted. You know what would really get me re-energized about my job? Is if my leader got me involved in the bigger questions. How do we understand the business better? How do we change up what we do? I mean, really change it so that we're more relevant, clear, and more changed, so that the rest of the company sees us almost as heroes, Ninja Turtles even. How do we stop playing on the fourth checking line when we really should be on the first line with Jerome McGinley? We could do it all. We just need leadership. Leadership who says no shortcuts, do the work, never quit. Just find a way, figure it out, get it done. Those Mac PC commercials? The ones where everything's always easier on a Mac? You just open the box, plug it in, and away you go? Why can't it be more like that? Instead of being a PC that promises so much and in the end just falls up short. Oh, and just in case you were thinking, what does he know? He's young, he's inexperienced? Well, just a reminder, I am young, I am inexperienced, but I'm dying to be a Ninja Turtle for my clients. I am the future of HR. Please help me.